Rhea Ripley has a surprising reaction to Liv Morgan's stunning new video amid her absence from WWE. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan are arch-rivals on WWE television. Despite their bad blood, the Eradicator couldn't help but like Morgan's newest video amid her absence from the company. The reigning WWE Women's Tag Team Champion has been on hiatus, keeping herself busy with the filming of Bad Lieutenant, Tokyo. Before going on a hiatus, Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez became four-time Women's Tag Team Champions, defeating Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria on the Raw after WrestleMania 41 after initially losing the titles to the Irish duo at the grandest stage of them all. On Instagram, a stunning video featuring Morgan was shared by Dominik, WWE's hair and makeup artist. The video was surprisingly liked by Ripley. Kairi Sane returns as Pirate Princess, but Rhea Ripley wins MITB Qualifier on WWE Raw. Rhea Ripley secured the third spot in the upcoming Women's Money in the Bank ladder match during WWE Raw. In the second of Monday's triple threat qualifiers for the June 7 event, following on from Alexa Bliss qualifying last Friday and Roxanne Perez earlier in the night, Ripley faced off against the returning Kairi Sane and Zoey Stark to confirm the next entrant. Stark was unfortunately forced out of the match early after suffering a knee injury on a springboard move carried out of the fray by an official, prompting the match to effectively become a singles contest between Ripley and Sane as it had just started to get going. The pair went back through the feeling out process as if the match had been restarted before Ripley locked in an inverted cloverleaf, wrenching on the back of her opponent. Sane escaped and sent her opponent flying into the middle turnbuckle, going to the top rope but getting caught in mid-air with a dropkick from Ripley. Sane then landed a sliding elbow to set Ripley up for the insane elbow, only to once again get caught by a boot from Ripley on the way down. Ripley then delivered Riptide to get the winning pinfall, getting back on track to regaining her Women's World Championship. WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash calls Rhea Ripley bigger than life, compares her to Hulk Hogan. In the world of professional wrestling, few stars manage to transcend divisions and redefine the standard of dominance. But for WWE's Rhea Ripley, that label is beginning to feel more like fact than opinion. WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash has heaped immense praise on Ripley, describing her as one of the most complete performers of the modern era. On a recent episode of his podcast Click This, Nash didn't hold back when assessing Ripley's stature in the industry. "She's so athletic. Looks like she could go against probably 50% of the male roster," he said. Kevin Nash sees Rhea Ripley as wrestling's next icon. For Nash, it's not just Ripley's physicality that makes her stand out. It's the aura, the unmistakable presence of a superstar. Comparing her to WWE legend Hulk Hogan, Nash said Ripley comes across as bigger than life on television. "When I first saw Hogan live, I swore he was 69, that's what charisma does." Rhea gives off the same energy. Ripley, a former Women's World Champion, has consistently impressed fans with her power-based offense, her gothic persona, and her ability to command attention in every match. While Ripley has squared off against male wrestlers in the past, including a memorable confrontation with Akira Tozawa, Nash believes Ripley could be booked more like a powerhouse. "Let her opponents chop her down. Don't make her work from underneath," he advised, emphasizing the importance of wrestling psychology. He was particularly complimentary of Ripley's underrated skill, selling. "There are very few wrestlers today who truly know how to sell. Rhea does. She makes everything believable," Nash noted, calling it a critical component of storytelling in the ring. Outside of the ring, Nash recalled a backstage interaction with Ripley during SummerSlam, where he found her humble and grounded. "No makeup, very chill, super cool," he said, further cementing her reputation as someone who's equally likable behind the scenes. Ripley is now set to compete in her first ever Money in the Bank ladder match, adding yet another milestone to her decorated career. With competitors like Alexa Bliss and Roxanne Perez also confirmed, the women's MITB bout is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated matches on the card. As Ripley continues to break barriers and win over legends of the sport, her place in WWE's future seems more secure than ever. With endorsements from icons like Kevin Nash, it's safe to say Rhea Ripley isn't just a star of the women's division, she's one of WWE's most compelling talents, period.